Okay, that was one hell of a game. First of all, you booed Horvat, okay, a little bit. I'll talk about that later though, because we gotta talk about the game first. Look at this save from Demko. What? Wahlstrom doesn't even understand it either. He's like, whoa. And then there's Quinn Hughes breaking ankles on the blue line as usual. We even got Mikheyev doing pirouettes to avoid defenders. However, Ian Cole didn't have the best first period. He took a penalty here on Horvat and it led to a goal for the Islanders. And he took another penalty less than 2 minutes later and it also led to a goal for the Islanders. Okay. Down 2-0 after the first period. Can't say I was stoked on that, but keep Ian Cole in your mind, all right? Will he atone for his sins later in the game? Maybe. You'll have to wait and see. Hughes did some more shin-splinting stick handling in the second period, but this time it led to a goal for Miller. Oh, and also Quinn Hughes shattered some hips dancing on the blue line again, and he even pulverized a man's coccyx in his own defensive zone right before giving the puck away, leading to a goal from Bo Horvat of all people. So, that was cool, I guess. Speaking of Horvat, he was booed, okay, virtually every time he touched the puck, but when his video tribute played during commercial break, he got a standing ovation from the crowd and even shed a tear. We can't boo this man. Forgive him. I'm forcing it into existence. We forgive him. Let's move on. Look at this little pass here from JT Miller. Tiny little pass. Sauce like mama used to make. From his stick to Boeser's and into the back of the net in less than 2 seconds. Gorgeous. It was 3-2 heading into the third period, and I can honestly tell you guys that I was not worried in the slightest. Something inside of me knew the Canucks were going to win this game. And then just like that, the Islanders took 2 penalties on the same play, leading to a full 2-minute 2-man advantage for the Canucks. Now, there is some bad news. On this power play, Kuzmenko took a blistering JT Miller slap shot to the face, and it did not look good. He left the game and didn't return, but apparently he was smiling later that night, so that's good. I hope he's not out for too long. We love Kuzi. Now, in an interesting move, Tocchet put out Filip Hronek to replace Kuzmenko on the power play, but it worked out because Hronek demolished the puck into the back of the net. And I'm not exaggerating. The NHL clocked this shot at 107.9 miles per hour, making it the hardest shot taken in the entire league so far this season. I'm just surprised it didn't blow up on impact or go through the net. At this point, I was standing on my couch projectile vomiting out of pure happiness, but before we could go to overtime, we got another hot dog save from Thatcher Demko. And remember back at the start of the video when I said to keep Ian Cole in your mind? Well, this is why. With less than 5 minutes left in the third period, the Islanders were pressing hard, and in a flurry of weird bounces, the puck started inching toward the goal line. Ian Cole jumped in like a superhero and cleared the puck to keep the game tied. I think it's safe to say that he did, in fact, atone for his first period sins. Hockey's awesome. You can't write this stuff. Anyway, we got to overtime and our new captain, Quinn Hughes, shook off our old captain, Bo Horvat, to score the game winner thanks to a drool-worthy pass from JT Miller. Look, I started this channel with a video called Why the Vancouver Canucks Will Win the Stanley Cup in 2024, and here we are over a month later and the boys are first in the Western Conference and second in the entire league with a record of 12-3-1. The NHL's leading scorer is this guy. Pick one. Elias Pettersson, JT Miller, and Quinn Hughes are all tied for first place in NHL scoring. Oh, and this guy right here, little Brocky boy, tied for first in the league in goals. This isn't up for debate anymore. The conversation is no longer about whether or not this team will make the playoffs. It's about whether or not they're cup contenders. And you guys know what I think. Bye.
They have to be considered serious contenders because you wake up today, they're tied for first place in the Western Conference.